Move it, troopers! On the double! Fire!
Hello there, this is Todd from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another episode of a Star Wars story. In this video, we'll be telling you the backstory of the Mandalorian Din Djarin before the events of the Return of the Jedi and the Mandalorian series. As always, we're mixing the expanded universe and canon because we believe that there is no reason why most of it can't fit together, although before episode 6. So anyway, let's do it. Din Djarin was a human male, most likely born a few years prior to the Clone Wars, which lasted from 22 years before the Battle of Yavin to 19 BBY on an unnamed planet with his mother and father. Eventually, the Clone Wars reached his planet as it was attacked by the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Din would find himself caught in a crossfire of an attack with his parents as they ran from Separatist battle droids that were killing everyone in their path. As they ran, his mother and father hid him in a hatch in order to try and keep him safe, although as soon as they closed him inside of it, they were killed by an explosion as they didn't watch those wrist rockets. Moments later, a B-2 super battle droid would open the hatch and attempt to fire at Din, but before it could, it was shot down by a Mandalorian warrior of Death Watch. At once, more members of Death Watch arrived and fended off the civilians against the Separatists, while young Din was taken by his rescuer as the battle continued to rage on. Djarin would be taken in as a foundling by the Mandalorians, who trained him in their ways in order to forge him into a true Mandalorian. During the years when the Galactic Empire rose from the ashes of the Republic, Djarin attained some Mandalorian armor, including his Beskar, aka Mandalorian Iron Helmet, and would join the Mandalorian group, known as the Tribe. At one point during the Imperial era, the Galactic Empire initiated the Great Purge against the Mandalorians in the galaxy, wiping out most of the culture. Din was present during this event, which is when he encountered Gideon, who was an officer in the Imperial Security Bureau that eventually became a Moff in the Empire. Most likely during the Great Purge, Gideon somehow came to possess the Darksaber, which was a significant symbol of House Vizsla that had been previously used by Bo-Katan Kryze, the leader of the Mandalorians. It was during this time that the Empire looted almost all the Beskar from the dead Mandalorian warriors. After the Purge, Din Djarin would simply become known as the Mandalorian and worked for the Bounty Hunters Guild on the planet Navarro, where the tribe hid themselves in a secret underground enclave. He took many jobs from the agent of the guild, Greef Karga. During the years, he worked as a well-equipped, battle-hardened bounty hunter shrouded in mystery and a formidable mercenary. While working for the guild, he made a name for himself and traveled across the galaxy, collecting bounties with his personal starship, the Razer Crest, which was a gunship built before the rise of the Empire. During his bounty hunting career, he used the Amban Phase Pulse Blaster, aka the Amban Sniper Rifle that the legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Boba Fett used in 1 ABY, which was an extremely powerful weapon capable of vaporizing its targets. The Mandalorian was heavily armored and equipped with a blaster pistol, a whipcord launcher, whistling bird projectiles, and dual flamethrowers. On one of the jobs, he worked with the mercenaries Renzar Melk and the Twi'lek brother and sister Quinn and Xian. Their mission led them to the planet Alzok 3, where the actions of the Mandalorian led to a falling out between the group and the capture of Quinn. Anyway guys, this is everything that is known about the backstory of the Mandalorian Din Djarin before the events of the Return of the Jedi and the Mandalorian, as we like to think for a headcanon that episode 6 is the happy ending of the Star Wars story. The Mandalorian series takes place in 9 ABY, which is 5 years after the Battle of Endor, so to our personal Star Wars preference, the series isn't a part of our headcanon, but that does not mean that we don't like the show. One of the things that we like about the LEGO Star Wars The Mandalorian ATST Raider set is that Din Djarin comes with his old armor from the first few episodes, which makes him a really nice fit for Luke the Other Scoundrel's LEGO Mos Eisley MOC, as it's based around the original trilogy era. Anyway, if you enjoy our content, make sure to check out our second lore channel, The Crossroads Inn, and if you want to watch more videos like this one, the links to the playlist of other Star Wars stories and videos will be down below. Also, if you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one, and remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You Rebel Scum.
This party's over.